He's gonna try to escape immediately. Say hi. And this is on.
Hey. You're okay. Don't bite me.
He just doesn't like to be held. He likes to sit on our laps of his own accord, but... Bye!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a very exciting episode of Lundeens newsletter.
We're really grateful that you take the time to tune into these and keep up on how we're doing. We have exciting things from this past month to share with you. At the end of January, we did a dictionary workshop, which is a workshop in which we're collecting words for our future dictionary.
We held the workshop in a small town south of here called Sikonge, and we invited, well, actually our team of pastors who are on board to help our project down there. They recruited 13 Kinyamwezi speakers to come for 3 days and essentially to brainstorm Nyamwezi words for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So we spent the first part doing a little training on brainstorming and how to use the sheets that we were passing out. And everybody was really on board. We were excited from the start at the response.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was excited to hear about the translation project and about having their language be made into a dictionary. So yeah, we feel like it went really well.
Mm-hmm. Well, so we showed you some clips of how the dictionary workshop was running and the people that were a part of it. There's also a clip of them sharing some stories. We had them also write down some stories in Kinyamwezi, which we'll use in the future to analyze the grammar.
Gawinga gele itungwa limo bose gele mtwa ya mkaga huinga na mayeye gatuma bike
wayomba mai izukupeke kuye kukayumba yumbe wampeka wamuyana paka mwipolu lya jonjoli wakikula sana aho wafika mwipolu lya jonjoli wamusosa inakisa ningumu weze vile akukusaila tu oyu wamsaila pamoja omtaga people wamsaila kitivi Yesu na ukondu wose wakomerwa waleka people walalile nafika.
Another aim of the dictionary workshop was to identify a few people we could possibly use as translators to employ down the road for our translation. And we feel like we did that, and we have a few people in mind that we're going to meet up with again. And God willing, this year we'll be able to hire 2 or 3 translators and start getting them trained and give them some work to do, and yeah, and get going on this translation by the end of 2019.
And at the end of February, we are planning on going back to Sikonge and meeting with our committee of pastors. We're so grateful they're so behind us. They did so much to help us already, and we're going to sit down with them and get some advice on the hiring of those translators, selecting a place for an office, possibly even continuing to look for a place for us to move down there. Thank you so much for your continued prayers about us getting our vehicle. We're really grateful for all the funds that came in for that, but we're still waiting on that process to come through. We're waiting on some legal things. So we have been planning to do a furlough, which is a short time that you spend back in North America with friends, family, and churches, resting, but also raising some more support towards the project. And so we're thinking that while we're waiting on our vehicle, we might do a short furlough this summer. We're really excited to go back and see people and eat some good food and have some fun, maybe go on some hikes, which we miss a lot here. So we're excited that we'll see some of you soon.
And on that note, any of you in the Seattle area might know of a place we could stay for a couple months, and also maybe a vehicle we could either use or rent. Keep your ears open and let us know. We would be really grateful.
Yeah, we don't want to be homeless in Seattle.
Although Seattle is a good place for homeless people out here. So in addition to my gardening hobby, I've added another hobby of playing this ancient Chinese board game called Go, and playing online and exercising my aging brain in ways that don't have to do with speaking Swahili. But that's been fun, and I just wanted to throw that out there in case any of you know how to play Go or enjoy playing Go. Let me know, because I'm looking for people to play with.
He really wants somebody. I've tried to learn.
Before we close off, we'll show you a little bit of the garden, how it's progressing during this rainy season here. Well, it's kind of an odd rainy season because now we have a hiatus where it hasn't rained for about 2 weeks, and people are really concerned around here. But anyway, we'll show you how it's going. So now is the rainy season here in Tabora, although we seem to be at somewhat of a hiatus. We haven't had rain for a couple weeks, and the farmers here are a little bit worried because if they don't get rain soon, then the corn won't ripen and won't finish well. So we've been praying for more rain. I mean, for our garden, yes, but we're not the ones who are depending on it for our livelihoods. But in any case, we do have water to water here, which is nice. When we move to Sikonge, we likely won't have enough water to water during the drier seasons, but we will see. Here we have different varieties of tomatoes that I got from the US, the seeds, and I'm kind of experimenting to see which of these 4 varieties that are growing now are going to grow best in the Tanzanian climate. Got some marigolds growing back there. I made these tomato trellises or tomato cages, and I'm really happy with those. They're a little bit haphazard at the moment, but yeah, they're pretty great. And then the cages here are more wire, but I think when we settle on a single variety of tomato or 1 or 2, then we'll need fewer of these. These trellises I made more modular, so each side is separable to make it easier to store and to transport, and then I just tie them together here, which I'm really happy with that design. And over here on the edge we have some red bell peppers growing, and over here we have some bell peppers growing, some squash that isn't doing the greatest thanks to the lack of rain, but we do have butternut squash here, so yay, we're actually getting something. And then I'll show you over here on the other side just a couple more things. Oh yes,
Our new car!
a new car! No. This is our branch vehicle that's normally in Morogoro, but we got to keep it for a month and a half or so, which has been a huge blessing to get down to Sikonge to do that workshop, carry all the materials and whatnot. But yeah, it's a sweet car.
We've been living in luxury, and everywhere we go, people are like, "You got your new car! Wow, it's huge!" And we're like, "No."
No, not ours.
These are climbing beans.
I'm growing a little orange tree here in a big pot, so that when we move we can take it with us. Over here we have climbing beans, and they're doing great. And I made these
2 harvests off them. 2 pretty big harvests. Sorry.
Oh. And I made these modular trellises here for the beans and for something else later if we need them. And then we're trying zucchini over here, but There seems to be a trick, so I'm still learning how to make them actually, zucchini plants actually produce zucchini. Here we've got a nice big lemongrass plant that is in a pot so that we can take that with us as well.
There's no viewfinder, so we can't tell if I'm in frame.
I think you're in the frame.
Okay. All right, bye. Thanks for watching our videos.
Thanks everybody, we love you.
Bye.